Welcome Shemstars. Welcome to the mathematics class. We will continue with the lesson 11 triangles and parallel lines. Today we will learn the classification of triangles. Triangles can be classified according to the sides and angles. First of all, we will learn classification according to the angles. First one is acute angled triangle. Then comes right angled triangle. Then obtuse angled triangle. Now in acute angled triangle is a triangle in which all the angles are acute angles, that is less than 90 degree. Here we can see all the three angles are less than 90 degree. So it is a acute angled triangle. Now second one is right angled triangle. If one of the angles of a triangle is right angle, it is called right angled triangle. Here we can see angle PQR is 90 degree. So it is a right angled triangle. And the other two acute angles, that is angle P and angle R, the sum is 90 degree. You can see 60 plus 30 is 90. So sum of two acute angles of a right angle triangle is always 90 degree. Now the third one is obtuse angled triangle. A triangle having one angle obtuse is called obtuse angled triangle. Here we can see angle XYZ. Here angle Y. You can see this angle Y. It is greater than 90 degree, which is obtuse. Greater than 90 is obtuse. So it is obtuse angle triangle. Now classification according to sides. First is isosceles triangle, second is equilateral triangle, and third one is the scalene triangle. In isosceles triangle, in which at least two sides are equal. In an isosceles triangle, two sides must be equal. Here we can see in triangle ABC, side AB and side AC are equal. So it is an isosceles triangle. Now next comes equilateral triangle. A triangle with all the three sides equal is called an equilateral triangle. Here we can see the three sides, that is AB, BC and CA. These three sides are equal. Triangle, the three angles are equal. That also, is angle A in an equilateral triangle ABC is equal to angle BCA is equal to angle CAB, and which is equal to 60 degree. Now the last one is the scalene triangle. Here in a scalene triangle, all the three sides of a triangle are unequal. That is, the sides are of different lengths. Then the triangle is called a scalene triangle. Now let us start with exercise 11.2. Question number 1. Two angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2:3 and third angle is 60 degree. Find the other two angles of a triangle. See students, here one angle is given 60 degree and the other two angles are given in the ratio 2:3. So first of all we will remove this ratio sign. To remove this ratio sign, you will put an unknown sign like X, Y, Z. It is your wish. So here let the two angles of a triangle be 2x and 3x. To remove the ratio sign, I am putting the x here. Okay, so ratio is 2:3. So one angle is 2x, another angle is 3x, and the third angle is given 60 degree. Now you know the angle sum property. Angle sum property is the sum of three angles should be 180 degree. So 2x plus 3x plus 60 degree is equal to 180 degree. In the bracket you will write angle sum property. Here I am writing angle sum property. Now 2x plus 3x is 5x. And now 5x plus 60 is equal to 180. Now I will shift this 60 from left hand side to right hand side. So sign will change. Here it is having plus sign. So when it will change its side, it will become minus. So now 5x is equal to 120 degrees. Now you have to find out the value of x. So x is equal to 120 degree by 5, which is 24 degree. So value of x is 24 degree. Now I was having first angle was 2x and the second angle was 3x. So here the value of x is 24. So first angle is 2 into 24, that is 48 degree. And the second angle is 3 into 24, that is 72 degree. So my two angles are 48 degree and 72 degree. You can check it also. You can add up the three angles, that is 48 plus 72 plus 60. It should come 180 degree. Yes, it is 180 degree. So my answer is right. Now come to question number 2. Calculate the value of x in each of the following figures. You can see a figure here. Here you have to find out the value of x here. That is angle P you have to find out. Students, there are many methods to do this, but I will tell you a simple method, a shortcut method I will tell you. That is, I am going to tell you a theorem. That theorem is known as exterior angle theorem, with which it will become very easy to do this question. Exterior angle theorem is, first of all, you should know what is exterior angle. You can see this is a triangle. See here. You can see this is a triangle. These angles, these three angles are the interior angle. And when I extend any line like this, then this angle will become the exterior angle. This is known as the exterior angle. Means this angle is outside the triangle PQR. So it is the exterior angle. So exterior angle is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. That is, this angle will be equal to the sum of angle P and angle Q. This angle R, exterior angle R, is equal to angle P plus angle Q. So the theorem is exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior opposite angles, and these two interior angles should be opposite to this. These two angles cannot be. Angle Q and angle R cannot be equal to exterior angle R. Angle should be opposite to this. If this is angle R, then the opposite angles are angle P and angle Q. You will not take this angle. You will take the opposite angle. So this exterior angle R is equal to angle P plus angle Q. So here angle P is x, angle Q is 2x, and this is given 120 degree. Exterior angle is given 120 degree. You have to find out the value of x. So x plus 2x is equal to 120 degree, and here you will write exterior angle theorem. Okay, this I am writing exterior angle theorem. Now x plus 2x is 3x. So 3x is equal to 180 degree. Here x means 1x. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Now x is equal to 120 divided by 3, which is 40 degree. So here angle x is 40 degree. There is one more method to do this. That is a bit lengthy method. That method is, first this is 120 degree. So by linear pair you will find out this angle. 180 minus 120 is 60. So this angle will become 60 degree. Now by angle sum property you will add up the three angles. That is angle x plus angle 2x plus angle 60 is equal to 180 degree. Now x plus 2x is 3x plus 60 is equal to 180 degree. So 3x is equal to 180 minus 60, that is 120 degree. Now x is equal to 120 upon 3, that is 40 degree. See, one method is this. That is, first by linear pair you will find out this angle, and then by angle sum property you will find out angle x. And the another method is the shortcut method, that is known as exterior angle theorem method. This exterior angle theorem is not there in your syllabus, it will come in class 7. But just for your easy convenience I am telling you this method. You can use either of the two methods. Now come to part 2. Here you have to find out this x. So here you are given angle B with 55 degree, and C you are given this sign. This sign means angle C is 90 degree. This is the sign of right angle triangle. So angle B is given 55 and angle C is given 90. You have to find out angle A, that is angle X. So you will use angle sum property here. So I am using my angle sum property, which is angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Angle A is X, which you have to find out. Angle B is 55 and angle C is 90. So here it is 180 degree, and in the bracket you will write angle sum property. Students, you will write full angle sum property. Now X is, now 55 plus 90 is 145. So now what you will do, you will find out the value of X. 145 you will shift to right hand side. It will become 180 minus 145, which is 35. So the value of X here is 35 degree. Now come to the third part. Third part is also same. Here you will use angle sum property, that is angle 25 plus 30 plus X is equal to 180 degree. Simply you will use angle sum property and you will find out this. Now we will come to the fourth part. Here the fourth part is you have to find out the value of X. Here also I am using the exterior angle theorem, that is 3x plus 2x is equal to 130. See students, I am using the exterior angle theorem here. 3x plus 2x is equal to 130. 5x is equal to 130. X is equal to 130 by 5, which is 16. So x is equal to 5 2s are 10, 26. So x is equal to 26 degree. Okay, you can use another method also, that is by linear pair method. First you will find out the 180 minus 130. You will find out the value of this one. 180 minus 130 is 50. So here you will write 50. Then by angle sum property you will add up the three angles and then you can find out the value of X. Or you can simply use the exterior angle theorem. Now come to question number 5. Here you have to find out the value of X. First of all, I will use a linear pair theorem here. It is 110. So 180 minus 110 is 70 degree. So this angle will become 70 degree. Now this is a triangle. So you will use angle sum property method, that is angle 60 plus 70 plus X is equal to 180 degree. 60 plus 70 is 130. So 180 minus 130 is 50. So X is equal to 50. And students, you can do this question by exterior angle theorem also. Here it is 60 plus X is equal to 110. So X is equal to 110 minus 60, which is 50. Now come to question number 3. Are the following triangles possible when with the given angles as? Students, here you will add up these three angles. If the sum is 180 degree, then you will write yes, it is possible. If it is not equal to 180 degree, then you will write no, it is not possible. Students, now you will complete question number 1, 2 and 3 of exercise 11.2. Thank you, Shemstars. That's all for today. You can drop your queries on the Google Classroom.